1500.
No less than 5 Ole Miss Rebels in this 12-man field. Most of them qualifying automatically yesterday.
And they really want to get out early to set the tone, be really aggressive to take command of this race. If Suliman and company can win, if one of those guys can win, they're looking to be the first school to win 4 consecutive 1500-meter titles since Arkansas won 5 in a row from 1996 to 2000. The 1500-meter event has been dominated by that very strong Ole Miss middle distance running contingent that they've had.
Right there in the center of your screen, Ole Miss sophomore Waleed Suliman found out about a little family secret from his father after he showed some interest in running.
After I told my dad that I was like really interested in running, and he was like, "Yeah, your uncle was an Olympian." I was like, "What? Wait, why did you not tell me that before? Like, this would be a cool story to tell my friends before." But yeah, he's an Olympian. I'm very proud to say that my uncle is an Olympian. So, not many get to say that.
So this is a real sense of pride for the Oxford 1500-meter men to get 5 of their team in the final here. They really sort of set the tone, Lara, in the conference for kind of moving towards the whole middle distance idea. This conference was really a sprint, jump, hurdle conference until they made this concerted effort about a decade ago to start going after those points, because they figured they were easy pickings if they would just load up on those events.
And they've really capitalized on that. When you look indoors, their distance medley relays are always a huge part of their competition at the SEC and NCAA levels. You can see that they're right there out in front. They're kind of building a wall of those 3 Ole Miss guys to really establish that anyone is going to have to go wide to get around them at this point in the race. Also a tradition they're carrying on, Dwight, the facial hair. It's always been that signature. You heard Robert Domanic, Craig Ingalls. They always had that nice Ole Miss mustache, so you can see Gutierrez among the guys who's carrying that through. So good to see that tradition carrying on as well. Gutierrez is a really savvy racer. We saw that in qualifying yesterday. Suliman has an incredibly strong kick. So if this race slows down whatsoever, that's going to allow him to have that sting in his legs, or allow him to have some sting in his legs in that final 200 meters.
Well, you can see they aren't exactly setting a blistering pace as all 12 athletes are combined or compressed into about a 7 or 8 meter space, and that oftentimes can spell trouble if not everybody has a way to run or enough room to run. There's Zach Long with the number 11 on his hip from Tennessee. He's getting a little tired of these team tactics up front as they get ready to take the bell.
Suliman not letting him go easy. It's really important to, if you make a move, to do it aggressively, because Suliman is certainly going to look to stretch things out on the backstretch, test anyone to go with him. And you can see Arkansas making a move too. They are not going to get left behind. Looks like that's Cameron Griffith, I believe, of Arkansas, being really aggressive to go with the pack on that backstretch.
Griffith has some kick, that's for certain. We've seen it. The Australian junior right there with Suliman. That Suliman now has shifted gears and is in full sprint mode. Suliman, Cameron Griffiths, and it's Zach Long from Tennessee now into 4th. That's Ben Young of the University of Kentucky, but Waleed Suliman's got an awful lot of momentum coming off that final turn. Is it going to be 4 in a row for Ole Miss? It certainly looks like it. The sophomore from Oxford is going to win Ole Miss's 4th consecutive 1500-meter title at the SEC conference meet.